Leo, hello Leo. Welcome back to those of you who have been here before. And welcome to those of you who it's your first time. I'm Denise. This is Surrender to the Flow Tarot. And I'll be doing a timeless general reading for the collective of Leo. Leo Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascendant, or Venus. It's a general reading. It's not going to relate. I keep saying relate. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Take what does, leave what doesn't. Be careful not to put yourself into a story that isn't yours. You don't want to relate. You want to resonate. Okay. You noticed, I'm sure, that I was absent from readings last week because you can hear it in my voice. This is basically what you get. I have vocal cord damage. It's not severe, but I start speech therapy next week, and I have to start doing vocal rest and 30 minutes in between readings, and it's just trying to figure a lot of stuff out. So hopefully I will be back next week, but we'll see. If I am absent, that is why, and I will be back as soon as I'm able. Okay, today's reading is a little bit different. You might want to get out something to write stuff down because the cards have a lot of information with them. I tried to do a condensed reading thing and then realized after that the deck I chose was just so much words. So we are asking what divine feminine deity is in your, is around you right now for you to call on for support in raising the Divine Feminine Oracle deck. And then we're going to pull a Heart Thoughts card at the end for an affirmation that you can use to integrate and help any of the lessons integrate the lessons that come from these. All right, Leo, so let's see who's around you right now for support that you can call upon. Okay. One more. Oh my gosh. Okay. Jeez, Leo. Fun for you. You got Lalita, the red goddess. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. So you maybe want to write this down, her name. And there'll be more information. So you guys are in something that, or coming out of something that was serious. So you were more maybe rigid, or felt stuck, or felt closed off for parts of you. And this is a calling, a reminder for you to loosen up a little and let that brightness out, more free, like your inner child, right? Let's see, Lalita. Lalita represents the spontaneity that graces a heavy moment and reminds us that joy is a powerful spiritual practice. It's about bringing a lightness to a conflict. It's to break the tension, you know what I'm saying, and shift the energy, to direct it and shift it, which makes sense because Leo is the King of Wands, and the King of Wands wands are all about momentum and creative ideas and creation, co-creation and stuff. Interesting. Lalita Chai Pura Sundari, so I'll spell all that, Lalita Tripura Sundari. So if you want to look her up, is a Hindu deity known as the Red Goddess because of her connection to desire. She's often depicted sitting on a lotus with 16 petals, so the lotus, known as the fulfiller of all desires. She's holding a golden bow that represents the mind and 5 golden arrows that represent the 5 senses. So bow and arrow and golden bow and arrow. These are all things that I would look up, look out for, see if they resonate with you. And the ancient devotional text dedicated to her, the Lalita Sahasranamam, is a list of her 1,000 names that fulfills all of the desires of a devotee simply through its recitation. So I'll spell that, Lalita, and then Sahasra, N as in Nancy, A, M as in mom, A, M as in mom. 1,000 names. One of Lalita's many names is she who plays. The Sanskrit word Lila means divine play. Lalita loves when her devotees are able to move beyond dualities to the point where we are not separate from what we desire. Also, maybe look up Abraham Hicks and the Vortex. She loves puja, P-U-J-A, or ritual worship for this reason, because it moves us from out of our ideas and thoughts of the divine and into our hearts where we can experience the divine directly. Lalita is known for her spontaneity and for liberating her devotees with joy. She's the consciousness that comes when we get so caught up in taking ourselves seriously that we forget the simple pleasures like sunlight on our face or the taste of a ripe strawberry. She's the delicious moment when we remember that we don't have to take everything, especially ourselves, so seriously. We don't have to be perfect or know the right mudras or yoga poses or chant for hours on end. What's divine is inherent in us. It's remembered, not learned. When your soul selects her card, answers arrive from disengaging with the energy that created the problem or question to begin with. We so often hold tight to what we desire with a grip that actually inhibits it from arriving. And we often take the soul by the collar and demand to know an answer right now. But when a desire is an imperative, there's an inability to be playful, imaginative, and childlike with how and when that desire will arrive. The secret to desire is holding it lightly. The secret that the Red Goddess knows is that we already have everything we desire. So we can trust that what the soul craves is and always has been ours. This is the levity that sparks a shift, a change, an expansion. This is the moment where we remember we are not separate from what we desire or from the divine. So controlling, this is like temperance. And asking you to recognize when you've like defaulted into controlling mode instead of just being mode. I keep seeing the butterflies from this card. Lalita is that brilliant moment in a fight between lovers or friends when suddenly someone mispronounces a word and both crack up laughing. She's the levity that comes when we loosen our death-like grip on what we think we desire. She's the gorgeous, much-needed reminder that we don't have to suffer our way to what we want most. The path to what we desire and to becoming the soul we need to be in order to receive it can be paved with joy, with divine play, and with the sacred process of lightening up all along the way. Soul voice meditation. How can I add more playfulness to my life right now? And your intention. Playfulness is a spiritual power. Laughter leads me back to the light. Okay. Whatever it is that you're going through or just went through, or the things that get you stuck sometimes, as hard as all of those things are or were or seem, they're not going to hold you down. Then they don't have to hold you down. You have everything already within you to remedy everything. Keep going on your path. Keep going on your enlightenment and your perspective and broadening the way you look at things, and keep going, Leos. You got this. All right, let's look at the Heart Thoughts card. See what you get. I love when they fly out. I am connected with a higher power. The wisdom and intelligence of the universe is mine to use. I trust in life to support me. The wisdom and intelligence of the universe is mine to use. I trust in life to support me. I am connected with a higher power. So these cards are new, and I pulled I pull one every day for myself. I use the bottom of the deck too, but whatever. And I write them out in my journal, and then I meditate and journal on them and integrate whatever the lessons are into my everyday, and it's been really helpful for me. So maybe that would be helpful for you as well. So this reading is about you remembering that you are the source. You are your own source. The things that you're looking outside for, you have it already. You know it inside you, right? And what did that card say? It's about a remembering, right, of who you are, your divine self. And you are, Leo. You all have been, y'all who are coming here and watching these readings have been on your self journey for your highest self. And you keep going. You guys are doing great. All right, thank you for coming and sharing your energy with me again. And I hope that this helps. And hopefully I will see you again next week. Bye, Leo.